That's probably good, you guys. Don, are you stubborn or what the hell's wrong with you, sir?
Yeah, I'm kind of like a billy goat.
Zach's like this.
It goes to the bottom of the lake.
And he actually is. This part of the house, you got to get them on their own rules. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. We could talk forever. I stood in front of an entire council meeting and I had a panel of judges, which just kind of torques me off. All right, good morning one and all. We are at Shangri-La Douche. And if we look directly across the lake, we've got Shangri-La Lodge over there. Let's give you a tour. We've been working all winter long. Some of you may have caught the video where we actually moved this house up. Then we re-sided it, popped in a new window. Frankie's looking at working on that right now to show these guys. So we took out, they had two little tiny windows. We put in a giant picture window. And get a load of this. This property, this house would not be allowed on this property because the septic is rated for 2 bedrooms. So I went to city council and I said, what exactly defines a bedroom? And they told me that if the door opening is over 36 inches, it can be considered a den and not a bedroom. So if you see that we have a door missing here, and if you look closely at that door, measure it, it's at 40 inches, which is the technical measurement that this room needs to not be considered a bedroom, but to be considered a den. You gotta watch those rules. I stood in front of an entire council meeting and I had a panel of judges, which just kind of torques me off. When did we start giving up our rights to our own property to allow somebody that didn't buy it, doesn't pay taxes, but they get to decide what we can and can't do on it?
Yeah, I don't know. We had that discussion before. I don't think it's right, but
I think it's a crock. I think it's a crock of crap.
Yeah.
Why do we even go there? I mean, why? And you know, I came to the conclusion, and maybe I'm wrong, and you guys tell me what you think, that we gave up our rights to completely control our own property for safety and security, because we believe somebody else will make the right decisions for us and will keep us safe and secure and cozy. I don't get it. We've done nothing in this room. This is the master bedroom. It's not big, but it does the trick. Master bathroom. I'm going to do the least amount I possibly can to this house. All I wanted to do with this room was to take away the prison stripes. I didn't want prison stripes. And if you look at this home, I bought this home, every freaking room is prison stripes.
it's the exact same color. I mean, same all the way through the house. It's kind of
Every room.
no changes.
No changes. I mean, from the stem to stern, from the moment you walk in that door to the moment you walk out, you're seeing prison stripes. So all we did, and it's not a big room, so all I did was I took them vertical stripes and I didn't want to go too modern. So I used this crap, Coastal White. I love it. I bought it from Menards. Didn't cost an arm and a leg. And I just changed this one room. But we've got a lot more changes coming. And we got a dock that we're putting in. And the guy, Don from Flow Docks, that's another interesting story. The first time I met Don, him and I just got off on the wrong foot because we miscommunicated. It was just a miscommunication, nothing more. He thought I sold videos and wanted to know how much I was charging. And when he walked up and goes, hey, how much do you get paid? I'm like, who the F is this guy asking me how much money I make, right? Because I was just shooting a free video in his booth. And since then, I've been out to his place. We've hung out. He's been out here a couple times. Good dude. So Flow Trailers, Flow Docks, freaking phenomenal people. Absolutely love them. But here's our challenge today. We got to get a dock. We got to get a dock down that hill. All right, Don came with new toys. You guys remember Don from Flow, right? And he brought Dan from Flow as well. And we've got a new dock that we're going to be putting in, except we've got a big treacherous slope we're going to go down. So I'll just explain how I was thinking we were going to do it. We brought the mini loader, we brought a bunch of ropes, and we were just going to lower everything right down and then assemble it down.
Are you thinking with the wheels on or without, as you lower it down? Just lower it down as dock?
Yeah, I was just going to slide it straight down the hill if you think that's okay.
Like that.
You're good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna do a roll-in dock. Can
Yep.
you just, we were gonna do a float dock. I called you and said, hey, let's do a float dock, but you talked me out of it because they're heavy and bulky and hard to manage. Is that right?
Yeah, well, we looked at this lake setup, and I mean, floating docks are usually if you have a lot of fluctuation or if it's super muddy,
Okay.
and you didn't really have either one of those situations.
But
And
what
then we
about
looked
if you
at
don't
the-
have a big shore?
Well, we looked at that, and you sent me some pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and there's enough room. This dock isn't super long, and it's modular, so if we need to pop a section off to shorten it up,
Okay.
it doesn't take any tools to do it.
Okay.
So you have plenty of room. Our only challenge is we just have to get it down there once, right?
Once,
And then
yeah.
after that, I'm convinced that's what you're gonna want here.
Right.
It's
And
gonna
you,
be so easy to get in and out every
Okay.
spring and fall.
and that's the same with the other one. So it's the same as the other one, pretty much that we got, and
Yeah.
that thing is beautiful. Okay, just don't tip it.
Try not to scratch it.
Yeah. I'll scratch it.
What did you build this place?
Well, we moved the house in last year.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a manufactured home. That was a crap show to try to get that here. All right, we just gonna lower them down from here, right, guys? We're not gonna try to fandangle this down that hill, right?
I think we use you have a rope right there.
Yeah, I got a rope right behind you. All right, who's pitcher, who's catcher? Zach, don't get on the bottom side of that.
Yeah, let's each take a side.
Yeah, you're only gonna get so far, and it gets steep.
Yep. You got the rope? All right.
Yeah, back up.
That's probably good, you guys. Okay, Don's keep going. Don, are you stubborn or what the hell's wrong with you, sir?
I'm kind of like a billy goat too.
Okay, Don's good. Zach's like this. All right, glad we put that rope on there. So Don, is this part of the normal flow customer service? You come out and stick them in for them?
Yeah, we usually climb a few mountains first.
Okay.
Do another stairway here, Stan, at some point.
That's the next project.
Got a landscaper contracted, picked out.
Yeah.
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 Out of Inver Grove Heights or something.
Yeah, he's coming a long distance. I waited a long time for him. All right, this is the moment of truth to see if I can measure right.
Yeah, let's see if I can push it so we don't have 8 guys making it look hard. Okay, yeah. This is marketing, you know.
Okay, marketing 101. Don's gonna roll it in by himself. And he actually is.
It goes to the bottom of the lake.
Whoa, look at that, Don.
Stanley nailed it.
Ah! He's been giving me crap this whole time off camera. Boy, I don't know. That don't look right, Stan.
Never any doubt in my
Oh, yeah. All I've been doing is getting flack. Wonder why it's on time lapse? Because Don is sitting over here giving me flack this entire time. Oh, I never had to do it quite like that before, Stan. You sure you measured it? Was there ice on the lake? Did you say that?
We gotta cancel Amazon. I already ordered the other leg. I'm sure he was wrong.
All right, so one of the key elements is to make sure that you measure the depth of your lake as well as the length outward. And Flo actually has probably the best dock system for.
We can't just.
What do you call that? Don, what do you call that thing where you design your dock on your website there?
Or design a dock.
Design a dock. There you go. It's amazing. It's so fun. All right, now one of my favorite things about these docks, because we owned one over there, is how you adjust them. It's so simple.
We can run one. I gotta go up with the max of that one. Right then, we gotta go. I gotta go way up.
Okay. Either we got to come down one side. All right.
Yeah. Well, what would you rather do? I go down on that side, huh?
Yeah, she's a. Let's say go down on that side. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how you adjust it, up or down. Pretty straightforward.
Looking good, almost level.
But one of the things that's beauty about this thing is once you design one, you're not stuck with it, right?
Yeah, it's modular and sectional.
Yep.
So let's say you wanted to add on to this or make a boat slip. You could just get 2 more sections, go to the left with one and out with one. You got a boat slip.
That's the beauty part, because you can dip your toe in the water, you can get your dock in, and then you can build your dream dock piece by piece, year by year. I've had to do landscaping jobs like that for customers that couldn't afford it all at once.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You're not, once you design it, you're not stuck.
The last few years, the water's been low on a lot of lakes, so people will come back and they'll just buy one more section. They get out there another
Push
60
it out
feet,
there.
and so we see a lot of that too. So,
All right, where do you guys find out more information?
yeah, go to Flo's website. We have a dealer locator. You just put in the zip code or the city and state where you're in. We have dealers all over the country in Canada, and it's pretty easy to find a dealer.
Zach, sit in that chair for me, will you? Don, will you sit in the other chair and spin it around? The furniture set on the other side has been the biggest thing that people love, because they're like hanging over the water.
Yeah.
That is what people really like, that feeling.
Yeah, sit here and go fishing, basically.
So comfortable compared to a dock bench. It's just.
Oh yeah. That one over there has the one dock over there has the dock bench, and it's just hard.
That's terrible.
You don't want to sit in it.
No, everybody loves the furniture. If you guys do one of these, I'm going to highly recommend you do the furniture upgrade.
This is the USA made home Crest outdoor living furniture set. Flo doesn't actually build furniture, but we have the brackets for it. And this stuff it's all aluminum. It's high-end fabrics. It's powder coated with a real thick build finish.
And the feedback that I've gotten from, because that one has been in for 2 years, everybody comes out and they get freaked out by the furniture, but then they love it. They get freaked out because they're like, oh, I'm hanging, I feel like I'm going to fall over the edge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the first 5 seconds.
Yep.
And then
yeah, you can't get them out. And then they sit there for hours. And guys, these are amazing docks. In fact, don't ask me, you can actually go to Josh, the Stony Ridge Farmers channel. I was telling Don off camera, Josh came out and he was looking at my dock and he was so jealous. That's how he got his own Flo dock, because he came out and he saw mine. I'm like, I'll connect you up with Don. So Don, thank you. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And thank you guys for going along for the ride. It's been a fun day. What a gorgeous day in Minnesota. And you got to tour Shangri-La Douche. And we got more coming, more stuff going down the pipeline. And that's it for this one. God bless you guys. Go get them, and we'll catch you guys on another one. And I don't know what this is about. I didn't put this up. Looks like somebody's staking out the line. Interesting.